Here we are, driving towards a town that we've been told is full of artsy hipsters, amazing craft brews, and has a food scene that rivals San Francisco. So yeah, we kind of have our expectations set high.
Asheville, here we come! Woohoo! High five. Yes.
This town gives off a lot of different vibes. It's been called everything from the best outside town to the hippie capital of the South and the best place to reinvent your life. And while I can't say we reinvented anything, I can say we had some serious food experiences.
How fitting is it that our first beer stop in Asheville happens to be the first legal brewery in Asheville? Kind of fitting. Anyway, come on, let's check it out. We've had Highland brews before, but no matter what, we always start with a tasting flight. It's like getting reacquainted with an old friend.
It's called Mocha Stout.
I like all beer, but there's just something about the dark creamy ones that sing to my taste buds. I'm gonna try the Thunderstruck, it's really good.
It's good. Like most places in town, sustainability is important here. From brewing to packaging and even distribution.
We recycle all our stuff too. About a few percent, 2 or 3% of what we generate ends up in a landfill. And we're proud of that.
The big brewery churns out consistently good beer. But the real magic happens in their growing barrel room and the little brewery. The 3-barrel pilot system cranks out special seasonal and limited release brews. You can only get these special beers here, and when they're gone, they're gone.
Every once in a while, we come across a business that's redefining its trade. And this is one of those places. It's a chocolate factory meets coffee shop that's such a popular dive, they need a bouncer. Oh yeah, the fire marshal frequently visits due to occupancy violations.
Dan and JL started the factory in 2008 and are self-ordained chocolate missionaries with a bean-to-bar philosophy. They're big on social responsibility and the environment, so they work directly with cacao farmers to import the best beans.
The traveling is great. I'm meeting farmers, and actually taking a bar of chocolate and handing it to a farmer is such a special thing because they don't generally get to taste the chocolate that's made with their cacao. It's exported to other countries and they really never see it again.
As for the flavors and taste of their sweet concoctions, they're ridiculously good. Those little crunchy bits are like heaven. Back in the factory, I'm almost disappointed. I half expected to see elves whipping up truffles and sprinkling them with fairy dust.
And then you just pop them?
I felt so special.
They're good. Those are my favorite ones too.
Yep, it's that decadent. Imagine the best truffle you've ever eaten, and then imagine it tasting at least twice as good. After today, we're screwed. Any other chocolate experience will no doubt be subpar.
Have you ever wondered what nouveau hipsters drink? Me either, but I think we found it. Urban Orchard Cider is a small experimental cidery run by Asheville natives using locally sourced, hand-picked, and pressed on-site apples.
They brew everything in-house, but the tiny 3-barrel system is where they experiment with new flavors, yeasts, and methods. Champagne yeast? Sure. One with hops? Yeah. Cider sangria? Why not?
The ceviche plus the sweet English cider is like the perfect combination. Yes, they have an all locally sourced small bites menu too, but the focus is on authentic cider, the real stuff, not the overly sweetened commercialized version.
People forget that this was one of the oldest drinks in the Americas. So when water wasn't potable, they made cider from it, and that's what they drank. You know.
I suppose we all owe a little thanks to good old Johnny Appleseed.
This place is local, seasonal, and farm to table, all of my favorite foodie words. Their website claims they're 100% gluten-free, but the menu doesn't mention a thing about it. And within a few bites, I'm thinking they're a bunch of liars. Now that is some lobster macaroni and cheese. A lot of lobster. This is real food. You know, the super fresh, just picked this morning and on your plate now kind of food.
Right now we are using
I kind of lost track. Maybe 50 different local purveyors.
Local is thousands of miles fresher and gets our creative juices going, and it's ever changing.
I take a photo.
We should get something straight. This is not a gluten-free restaurant. This is a great restaurant that just so happens to be gluten-free. Now bring me some of that bread pudding. And probably a wheelchair. We came, we saw, we ate, and we drank.
That is good. Better than I thought it was going to be.